Hello, and welcome to this episode of Batavia Spotlight, where we get to know more about community organizations and businesses here in Batavia and in our local communities. I'm Ellen Huxtable, your host, so let's get started. We're very pleased to welcome Kim Mazur, who is with the Fermilab, and she is the box office manager for the Arts and Lecture Series over there. So thank you for joining us, Kim.
Thank you, Ellen. I appreciate the opportunity.
Tell us a little bit about the Arts and Lecture Series.
Well, first of all, Fermilab is America's particle physics and accelerator lab, and the Arts and Lecture Series is one of the open doors between Fermilab and the community. And there's many open doors. The lab is open to the public. The Arts and Lecture Series began over 40 years ago. Robert Wilson, the founding director, supported it, and he really believed in blending the arts and sciences. And he himself was an artist. And the moment you step on Fermilab property, you'll see his legacy and what he did. Today, the Arts and Lecture Series offers about 10 arts events in a season, and those are on a Saturday once a month, and about 8 to 10 scientific lectures, and those are on Friday evenings. And they are designed for the public, so you don't have to be a physicist to attend them. And in the middle of winter, when everybody has cabin fever and wants to get out a little bit but not venture too far, we offer 3 gallery chamber series on a Sunday afternoon in our arts gallery. And we have a committee of volunteers that really do everything from programming to ushering. So they help make it very affordable. You know, in today's world, when you go to buy a ticket for something, it's very expensive, and you tend to buy the group that you've watched and been a fan of for years. When it's affordable, you can really expand your horizons and try something different. For the arts series, our tickets average about $30 for an adult, $15 for a youth, and we're very generous with our youth ages. We say anyone 18 or below. And then for our gallery chamber series, it is $17, and then for our lectures, it's only $7.
Great values for all of them.
Yes. And for the arts and the gallery chamber series, you can do season tickets. So, of course, we're Fermilab, so we have a prairie season package and a bison season package.
Prairie bisons.
Yeah. And when you come there, of course, you have free parking. Sometimes I say I pay more to go to a venue to park than I pay for than our tickets cost.
That's right.
And one of the advantages is we're right here. There's no long drives, and you get to see some of the science while you're there.
Absolutely. So tell us about some of the kinds of things that people might go to hear in some of your science lectures.
In some of the science lectures, we have, how to bake pie, P-I. Although the P-I-E will come into play. It's the mathematics of mathematics.
That's interesting.
We have the physics of sports, science in the kitchen, playing. We have our physics slam. That is once a year, and it's a hot ticket, so it sells very quickly. And 5 physicists present their area of science and do it in a very entertaining way. We've had claymation, we've had Elvis, we've had Doctor Who. Last year, a physics rapper won. So the audience gets to vote on who did the best job. And there's a lot of prestige in being the slam champion.
So physics is for everyone. It's not just for the nerds and the geeks out there.
That's right.
Physics is absolutely for everybody.
It's a lot of fun, and kids come. We have a lot of kids. We did one of the lectures was Science of Speed, where it was a scientist who worked with NASCAR drivers. And there was a number of kids there, and let me tell you, those 8 and 9-year-olds, they can ask questions that I don't understand.
And the people that you get for those guest lectures are all extremely knowledgeable and extremely well-versed in their areas. They're PhDs, they're researchers from sometimes all around the world.
Exactly, and we have Nobel laureates, so
absolutely.
You can see them all.
You can see them and hear them all. Now, on the art side, you bring in lots of different acts, and they're very well selected. They're a wide range of things. Tell us a little bit about the kinds of acts that you bring in.
The kinds of acts, it's things like Corky Siegel. He is a master of the harmonica.
Yes.
And we had Christina Pato. She was a master of the Galatian bagpipe. So it's very unique. Fermilab itself is unique, so the Arts and Lecture Series does some unique things. We have Las Migas, they a group from Spain, and they're flamenco and much, much more. We have, if you love a marching band and love seeing them in a parade, we have a marching band that is doing an entire concert in a very fun way.
That would be fun.
Yeah, that's Mukapaza, and they're from Chicago also. We also offer family shows. There's Sephiris, which is an engineer turned juggler, and he uses geometry and physics. And then after his show, he explains it all, how it all works.
Oh, my goodness. So there's lots of things for people to,
Yeah.
no matter what you're interested in, there's something there for
If
you.
you like to go to plays, there's Agatha Christie's Murder on the Nile. There's The Other Mozart. It's about Amadeus' sister. And most people would say, he had a sister?
That's what I was going to say. She had a sister?
And she herself was a musical genius.
Oh, dear.
But she was lost to the ages because she was a girl. So it's the story of her life and
goodness.
what we lost of that genius just because they didn't have the diversity issues that we've recognized are so important.
Oh, my goodness. Now, in addition to attending the events that you have, are your volunteers pretty much drawn from people within Fermi, or do you have volunteers coming from the outside community as
It's
well?
really from Fermilab, people
So-
within Fermilab and associated with it.
So it's
yes.
an offering of Fermilab to those of us in the community.
Correct.
How can people best get a hold of you? If they want to learn more about this or get on your mailing list or your email list, how can people do that?
They can go online, and it is fnal.gov/culture. And there's a subscribe area there, so they can subscribe to our mailing list. They can stop in, and we have a brochure. They can pick that up, or they can request it be mailed to them, or they can call us, and it's 630-840-ARTS, which is 2787.
Great, so that people don't have to be afraid of going into the gate, stopping at the station and telling the guard there that you're there for the art series.
Correct.
Going up to Wilson Hall, which is the big building in the middle, and inquiring at the information desk.
Correct. And I'm at the information desk, so I would love to see people there.
Excellent.
I would greet them and can tell them all about it.
Well, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
Thank you. And now we'll take a brief time out to hear from some of our sponsors. We'll be back in a moment.